Hey, what's going on, chess lover? This is Maurice Bishop. Today I want to explain to y'all how you can get a high rating in online chess. It doesn't matter if you're on leadchess.org, chess.com. It doesn't really matter. If y'all look at my last video, I was telling y'all that y'all need to know your basic fundamentals and your basic chess. That's why I recommend that book to y'all by Aaron Nizovich, the My System book. But there's actually another book. It's another edition called the My System and Praxis, or Proxies, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna put it on the book name in the description box so y'all can see it and everything. But that's the number one, getting better. Definitely make sure that y'all study that book. Make sure y'all study the principles, the basic maneuvers and techniques that's in that book. You want to make sure you get that all down pat, so that you can use it in your games and stuff. All right. So that's number one. Number two, you need to study your tactics, consistently every day. Study your chess tactic puzzles, do them every single day, man. It's kind of like working out, every day. You got to work out. Some people work out maybe 5 times a day, um or maybe I said 5 times a day, not 5 times a day. But what I mean is, like, one may work out maybe Monday through Friday for 30 minutes and everything in order to, you know build their muscles up, get healthy, making sure everything is good. And they do that for 5 days, for 30 minutes, every day. And then they just take a break on Saturdays and Sundays. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing with chess. You got to build your mind up. You want to study these chess tactical puzzles, every day, consistently do the exercises every day. Like I said, for 30 minutes, 20 minutes, it kind of depends on your time as well. I do highly recommend that thing on chess.com. For all y'all that don't have a chess.com account, I recommend that you get one, because there is actually a tactical puzzle game that's actually on chess.com, whereas they will test you how quick you solve the tactical puzzles. And whoever fast quick, you'll have a stats. There's stats for like different players. And then ranking them from like number 1, 2, and 3 all the way down. You'll get ranked to see who solved the puzzles quick, or solve as many as possible within a certain amount of time. And I think that's a fun game. I think it's very challenging. And I think it's one of the best ways to actually get better, with tactics. You know what I mean? Especially if you're a bullet chess player like me, that's something that I like, because you kind of playing off of instinct and you're not really calculating for a long time. You really got to play off instinct and find lines and find the shots, in your games and stuff. So I always recommend that. Number two, just study your tactics. So again, number one, study the My System book by Aaron Nizovich, right? And then number two, look at your tactical puzzles. Do it every day. Like I said, Monday through Friday for 30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, depending on the time that y'all have. Number three, uh keep playing. For real, man. You gotta keep playing. I know a lot of people, they may say blitz chess, it makes you play worse and all that other stuff. I tend to disagree with that. However, I do believe that, online chess is way different from over the board chess. Like when you like online and then actual tournament play, there is a difference in everything. But if you're studying for tournaments, like the stuff that I'm telling y'all, Aaron Nizovich, and then tactics and um like I said, if there's any books that y'all reading or whatever that y'all look at that y'all know that y'all weak at and y'all reading that, then that's fine. But as far as saying that online chess make you play worse or whatever, I disagree with that. There's a lot of, well, I don't want to compare grandmasters or whatever, because a grandmaster, this is what they do. This is their profession. This is what they do. So they could play blitz chess all day long or whatever, because they play strong. And this is their profession. This is what they do. But for people like me that doesn't play chess professional or whatever, I'm still, like I said, I'm still learning every day, and things like that, but I still say play. I don't know. This is just me. Like I said, y'all know me. I was like a 2200 for a very long time, in bullet, and now that I reached 2300, I mean, I know to most people that ain't gonna mean nothing or whatever, things like that. But I know personally, finding tactical shots quickly and things like that. I think in the long run, to me, it helps, especially with time trouble. That's just me in general. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I mean, that's just me. That's just my opinion. So I'm not saying it's a fact, but that's just my opinion. And plus, I just love the game, so I like playing Blitz or whatever. So I'm not going to be sit here and tell y'all, hey, don't keep playing your Blitz game because it's gonna weaken your game. I love the game. I have a passion for it. I'm gonna just keep playing Blitz because that's what I love. I love bullet games. I love to play it. That's just my passion. I just love it. It's challenging. I just love it. That's just me. So I'm not telling y'all to do what I do, but that's just me. But anyway, I want to jump off the topic or whatever. But like I said, in order to get better or get a high rating in online chess, again, number one, study the My System by Aaron Izovich. Number two, study your tactical chess puzzles. Number three, just continue to keep playing. And but it's not even just continue to keep playing. Like when you're playing, you wanna after every game, you wanna go back and analyze your games. And if you have to, uh, for me, like I actually have a book where um I actually write down like the stuff in my book of the games that I play. And I know a lot of y'all probably like, why do that when you can go through the library of your games and stuff? But this is the problem. The problem is I can go through all the libraries of my games or whatever, but the thing is I got like probably over 20,000 games and everything. And I'm not going to sit there and just keep researching, all the stuff, all the games that I played. The only thing what I do is like the stuff that I normally would play, especially stuff that I want to play in tournaments and stuff, I would actually write them down. Cause you know me, I play chess long enough where I know a good amount of openings and everything, and I know how to play them and whatever, and I'm just real good at doing that. But certain openings that I want to play or that I do play and everything, and I play it online, I write those games down so that I can go back and analyze my mistakes and things like that. So when I do play in tournaments, I won't make the same mistakes twice. Especially certain things that I may not see before. So that's what I do. So I don't just write down or record all my games in a book, just every single game that I'm playing. I don't just do that. I only do certain ones that I know that I want to play in tournaments and I just really need to know. And certain moves that I believe that a lot of these opponents are going to play in tournaments. Those are the ones that I'll record. So that's just me. That's what I do. And then when you go back on analyze your games, then you go ahead and, find the best moves and find another thing that you need to do. Simple as that. So so those really, and honestly, I just say those are the four things. Be honest with y'all, it's just four things. The way of getting better, it just really just doing that, y'all. Studying Aaron Ezovich's book, um, study tactics every single day, consistently play chess online, and also number four, like I said, after every game that you play, analyze your games, things like that. Um, Yeah, man, and that's what I could recommend, man. Like, definitely do that. I really believe that. Oh, and another thing, y'all. That I really have to say. I have to say this. If y'all don't do anything else with online chess, man, to get high rating, man, y'all need to study your end games. That's the biggest thing y'all need to do. Study your end games. Yes, middle games. Yes, you gotta study your end games. I mean, your middle games and all that. I understand that. You do gotta do that. You gotta make sure your middle game is strong. Which is why I always say this kind of goes back to what I already said at the beginning. Study the My System book. I'm telling you, you study my system book, you're gonna see a lot of techniques or whatever, and you don't need a whole bunch of books to like get better. Certain fundamentals you just really need, in your chess education, and that's why I keep saying Aaron Izovich, the my system. And I think by me training myself and going back to the basic fundamentals and things like that, and look at me, y'all, like I'm a high rated player, in online chess, and believe it or not, y'all, I actually reached I didn't get a chance to tell y'all, but I reached 2300, 2303 in bullet chess, and I'm back to 23 something in 3 minute blitz or whatever. So 2300 in both categories and things like that. And so far I'm standing by it, and I'm just trying to be consistent with just staying at my 2300 rating point. But my goal is, well, my goal was to reach 2300, and I did that. So now my goal is to reach 2400, which is also my goal. But the thing is, I'm doing this because I'm training. I'm going back to the basics. I'm looking at Aaron Nisovic's book, and and I'm not trying to study his openings and all that boring crap. That's not the whole point of me studying that book. The whole point is studying the techniques and the maneuver techniques of how he plays in, the blockade point and all those other things. Those are the stuff that I'm really looking at, and just, grabbing the principles and the theories in the book. So that's really what I'm going after in that book. And that's what y'all need to do. Y'all need to do the exact same thing. So I wouldn't tell y'all to do stuff if I'm not doing it myself. So when you keep doing that, you'll start seeing your rating go up and everything. And of course, also know how to pre-move. If y'all know how to pre-move, if y'all didn't activate y'all pre-move button, y'all need to do that, because that's how y'all gonna win a lot of games. 'Cause a lot of y'all probably losing because y'all ain't activate the pre-move button online chess. So definitely make sure y'all do that as well. Um, what else? But yeah, those end games, y'all gotta study those end games. Don't focus on openings so much, man. Openings you don't want to do. Don't focus on openings on that much. Focus only on end games, and like I said, the My System book. Cause I'm being honest with y'all, man. That's really how y'all going. That's how really y'all rating is gonna really go up. It's gonna skyrocket just by reading that book and studying that book. You ain't gonna need too many books to. I mean, yes, other books is good to have, like, to read and build more chess education, things like that. But if you really want improvement, that My System book is gonna help out. And I can't stress it enough. I keep saying a lot, but I can't stress that enough. This is one of the reasons why online I'm growing and things like that. And I can't wait when we get back to the on the board tournament, where I can go and really start crushing some opponents. You know what I mean? So I hope this helped y'all and everything. I'm about to drive and all, go home. So I hope this helped. Please like, please share, please comment. If y'all have any other ideas and everything, definitely put it down in the comment below. And also, y'all, don't forget to subscribe. All right, y'all. Peace.